Hi guys, Darren Simmons here for Game Institute and welcome to my level design tutorial. We built the hospital in the last set of tutorials. We finished those now. Now we're on to level 2 in this game, Dead Earth, which is going to be the sewers. We will be escaping the hospital from the down into the basement. There's an entrance into the sewers. We'll drop down into the sewers and our adventure into Dead Earth will continue. So we're going to start that. This won't be anywhere near as complicated build-wise as a hospital, but it will be more of a block by block process where quite a bit of the hospital was already a demo scene when I started, where this will be more of a block thing. So I'll show you what I mean. Now what we will do first of all is we'll go to the asset store. So if you go to window, and I'll show you where I got it from, and when you pull down to asset store in Unity, it will load up the asset store. I'll go to my downloads because I know it's in there. And the pack we've used, the assets, I believe is by Vertigo Games. Let's see if I can find it. And it's called the Extreme Sewer Kit 1.0. Okay. So this is a kit, as you can see, it already looks, this is it built, obviously. They've built it themselves as a demo scene. But we're not using the demo scene for this because that would be a bit easy. So we're going to build it block by block. And we can put everything exactly where we wanted it. So it's called the Extreme Sewer Kit. Let me see, it's $25. Now that must be on sale because it's more expensive than that when we bought it. But I mean, seriously guys, that is a crazy price for this kit. I mean, it is a really good kit and it looks awesome in game. If you watch a demo of Dead Earth, sorry, the demo, the trailer, you'll see what I mean. Once you've got some really good Unity effects in it, it looks awesome. So $25, just get it. Just snap it up now. Anyway, so obviously you'll download that and then you'll import it into Unity as I showed you in the last set of tutorials. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to our sewers. Again, we're in the same assets folders. We've got our first tutorial here. If I load that up, it will be the hospital, but we're in the sewers tutorial. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is go to the sewers folders and we're going to go to meshes, and in here we've got fences, which are these sort of things. Put those together in whichever order you like. That's sorry, I'll come out of meshes. Pipes, this sort of thing. We've got props. We've got all sorts of things from doors, barrels, cables, drains, sewers, and then the all-important folder we have. Keep clicking out of meshes. The sewers. This is where we get our building blocks to build the sewer. Very cool. Now what I've done for ease, okay, because you can imagine it's going to be pretty boring if you watch me make a pipe system from scratch. What I did is I loaded in the scene and I gathered up some of my own prefabs. Okay, so in my folders I've got, let's get back to assets, I've got sewer prefabs. Okay, and we've got things like the fuse box with the light. We've got a pretty substantial piping setup. Now that was taken from one of the sewer rooms, and I'll slot that in later and you'll see. I mean, all these bits do come apart separately, but you can imagine it's a little bit painstaking building them all like that. It's easy, but it's just painstaking. So we've got that one. We've got a sewer corridor that I've taken as a prefab because we're going to use these a lot, and this has got this pipe set up in there and it's a whole corridor, so that's going to make it pretty easy to add size and bulk to our sewer level. This is an entrance. Like the entrance, the player will come down from the hospital, bump, land in here. So it's not really about building this sewer that is the important part, because it is, as I said, a step-by-step process, but it's pretty easy. You're slotting things together. It's what you do inside the sewers once it's built with the special effects is what makes it look so different from your standard sewer from perhaps any other game. I mean, sewers used to be the bum level of any game. I mean, later games like Metro and stuff like that, it's all about those levels, and they've done a brilliant job. And the reason they've done that is they've made the sewers a nice place to be, and to do that you really need to get the lighting right, the shadows right, the effects right. You need to get everything just right. So that's basically the main gist of what we're going to be doing in this set of tutorials. So we'll start today just by putting some pretty standard blocks down. What's also important when you're doing something like this is you need to brainstorm at the beginning, and because you can just go on building and building and not thinking about what you're doing. So it's important you just make a sketch when you're building levels and just, just brainstorm in your head where you want everything to be, and then you work from that plan. When I built this sewers, I just did it with pen and paper, and I thought, right, this needs to be here, this needs to be here. For the sewers, literally, I needed to go down into the sewers, make it a relatively interesting level with different parts of the sewers, with different parts of effects, some with water, some with smoke, some with burning boxes and perhaps dead corpses. And then we just need to get through the sewer as interestingly as possible and get to a point where we can come out of the sewer, at which case we will be in the city. Alright, so we'll be opening the sewer lid and we'll be coming out into the city, and then again, completely different level to the last two levels. We've gone hospital, down into the sewers, up into a pretty much open, not open world, but open city where you can walk anywhere you want, within a boundary, obviously. So without further ado, let's start plonking some bits down. So we're going to go to our meshes, go to our sewers, and we are going to pick, what have we got here? Sewer room 2, we've got sewer room 1. I think we'll start with sewer room 2. This is really the main one. This one here. There we go. Again, I've already changed them to standard shaders, so we haven't got to worry about doing that. So here we have pretty standard room. Nothing much in it, not even a door, but at least we've got the main bulk of the sewer. So what I can straight away do now, if I want, is I can go and get into my sewer prefabs folder, and I can bring up these pipes, which I made specifically for this room. Okay, so we bring these pipes in. Here they come. Alright, we need to spin them around. Just got to remember exactly where they need to go. There we go. Let's have a look. Looking about right. So they need to go I think about there, if I remember rightly. So as you can see now, you've got, there we go. The pipes have already fitted down under this cage. So straight away I made my job a lot easier by making these prefabs. I would suggest it's worth doing that. I mean, not everything you get is going to have a scene that comes with it where you can take the prefabs. So we were just lucky with this one, but again, for $25, guys, I mean, woo, I would be pretty happy. Okay, so we know we definitely want a door, don't we? We definitely want a door on this first room. So we'll go back to our sewers folder. Go to meshes. We'll go to props, I believe, and we'll bring out a door. There's the door. We'll put it roughly in place, and then there we go. Oh, no, not quite. Let's do it from the top. There we go. There we got the door. Now, it is connected to grid, but as you can see, the door here, it doesn't seem to be long enough. If you bring it down if you bring just the door down anymore, you've got the gap on the top. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to drag it out a bit because it's not quite the right size. We're going to drag it down to about there, and then let's have a look. Yeah, that's pretty good. Will the door open? Let's have a look. Yes, it will. Okay, so we'll leave that like that for now. Right, now we want to put like a sign on this door because it's a bit boring. So we'll go into my prefabs. Now what I should have done, I've been a bit of a silly boy, is I should have put my prefabs folder in my sewers folder. So let's do that right now. And that will make it a lot easier. So we want a signpost, and I believe I made one earlier. No, I didn't. I didn't make one. That was something else I'm thinking of. But while we're there, actually, I did actually make a fuse box, which I believe goes around about here. Here it is. It's round the wrong way at the moment. Whoops. There we go. That's the wall. And there we go. It's already got its point light on it. So, there we go. You can see it's lighting up quite nicely. I think we need to have that at least down on the floor. Yeah, so we got that there. Fuse box, and it's lighting up the button basically. Turn off the light again because it's a lot easier to work like that. Okay, go back into the main root folder, and we will go to meshes, and we will look for props, I believe, and we should have a door sign. Is that it? Hold on, I can't actually see what that is. Am I looking at the right thing here? Yes, it is. I just couldn't tell because it was that weird angle. So we'll put that door sign here. I believe it's got the... Has it got the point light on it? No, it hasn't. That can go... Oh, let's turn the light off on it. That can go above the door. In the middle, would we say like that? Yeah. Not quite in the middle, is it? Is it? Not quite. There we go. Okay, so we're going to want to put a point light on that. I thought there was one on there, but there's not. Is there one on that one? Let me just go to my prefabs a minute. No, sorry, I thought I actually made a prefab. That's not a problem. We can put our own light on that. So, go to game object, go to light. Want a point light. And about here. Oh. Gonna want it about there-ish. We're going to want it to have a green glow. I'll match up the green. Let's try that. Yeah. Obviously, you're not going to see that big light thing there, but that is going to make it glow. Okay, so let's have a look if it's intense enough. No, we'll leave it like that for now. There we go. We want it to cast shadows. Soft shadows, no shadows. Hard shadows. Let's go soft. And then we've got shadow strength. Let's go maximum for now. Can always tone it down later. Okay, so let's just check this light. This spotlight is casting shadows as well. Yeah, we've got soft shadows on that one too. Okay, that's cool. Right, light off again. Okay. Now I want to put some railings around here because there's stairs there. So if we go to our sewers, meshes and fences, I'm just going to try and think what sort of fence we're going to want for this. I think we're going to want where are we going? There we go. So we need to be about there. About that, I think. Probably over a little bit. Perhaps with that, yeah. And then I think we can probably the same one. I don't know if this is exactly the same or not. This one. Let's have a look. That one's got those little bits there. No, so that one's okay. So we will use different ones here. Bring it across there. Drop it down a bit. Bring it across. About that. Doesn't have to be dead on. And there we go. So we've got this like fancy thing coming, which is cool. We're going to fit another one there or not? Actually, we don't need to do that. We can copy this one. Duplicate. Drag. There we go. So then we walk around here down into there. That's perfect. And then I think on this one, do we put higher fences there or not? I can't remember. Well, we can do. We don't have to, but we can do. Let's have a look. Let's see what that looks like. It's probably a bit too tall. Yeah, I actually quite like it. Probably make it go right to the end though. Perhaps like that. Check we're not hitting the pipes there. Yeah, we are a bit. Okay, so we need to come out just a bit more. Okay, yeah, well we can drag that one across. Duplicate. Let me think, let me think. Okay, no, we could do. We could put the door there. I don't think this will work, but I'm just trying different things. Let me think. Oh, it's not quite long enough, is it? Well, that's not a problem. We can actually do here. Think, Darren, think. Bring it across. Oh, God, with the door possibly. bring it across, say, to there. That's where we want the door. Do you know what? This is a shit idea. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move these out a bit. Like that. And I'm going to stretch them out slightly each. Like that. Then that one can come across. Like that. There we go. So you can come along here and yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, I'm not too keen on this bit. It's quite obvious there's supposed to be something else there. I've got a brilliant idea. Oh my god, I got a brilliant idea. We'll put this one here like that. Bring it over. Bring it up. Bring it across. Bring it out. Over. Locked in like that. Does that look any good? It does, I think, yeah. And then we will just drag at that one. Oh, and the door, and the door. Like that. Let's see what that looks like. And then that way you've given it, I mean the door, if anything, looks a little bit big there. So I think what we will do with that one is we'll take the door back in on size. Bit that way. Bit that way. No, it's not going to work. No, we'll do what we did. I mean, we'll get used to it. It's just I'm not used to the door looking like that, that's all. There we go. We'll be using this door down here to get out of this part, but it will be the normal size, not this extended size. So it does kind of look like a bit more of a, you know, a more industrial type door there. And to be honest with you, I think probably what we can do as well is have it open, which will help things a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that's that. Right, so we'll go back to props. We've got the door. We'll put some barrels in. Put some barrels up here in the corner. Put one there. One there, that'll be right. Just check if they've got any. No, none of these things have actually got any colliders on them. That's brilliant. That's one thing I didn't check. Okay, well, we'll just do it as we go this time. So when we did the hospital, I waited until afterwards, and that was a bit of a pain in the ass. There we go. It's quite easy to do. So, right, and what about those pipes? Okay, they've got box colliders on, have they? Yeah. Yep, they've all got box colliders on it. Cool. Fences. No colliders on those. Door. Oh, hold on a sec. Right, now I'm not going to put one on the door for now. Not that door. For the very simple reason I might want to open and close it quite a bit. You know, if it's closed and I want to get through it, I don't want to have to keep going. You know, I'm on about when I'm in play mode, I don't want to keep going back to edit mode and opening the door. So I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Right, the door. So you want a collider on that. Oh. Right, so we want colliders on these. There we go. What else have we got? I take it this room's got a collider on, has it? Well, it doesn't look like it has, but I think it must do, so we'll worry about that later. Okay, so straight away then, we're getting a pretty sort of decent looking sewer room. A couple of these up. Perhaps 3 actually. No, not 3. Put another barrel there. Like so. Pardon me. Okay, so we've got the fuse box. What else have we got we can put on this wall? It's looking a bit bare. Oh well, for a start we can put some more. No, we won't put any cupboards there. What's this here? Fuse box. Same one as we've been using? Yeah, same one. Okay, don't want that then. What's this one? This is different. Let's go out here and see what it is. Yes, that's a different one. We want that one. Okay, let's turn it around. Keyboard's acting up a little bit today. It's a bit sticky. Okay, that's the that's that one. Oops, sorry. I'm going to put another point light on there. Let's have a look. I don't know if so that's a button. It's the same button, but would they all have the lights? I don't think. Well, I'm going to leave that for now. Right, we've got some cables. Let's have a look. Right. Where do we want this cable to go? Well, probably round about there to give it power, perhaps. Look about right, or would it go in? Would it connect to that? Oh, I wish I was an electrician, but I'm not. All right, there's that cable there, and there is. What else we got? Is that the same cable? No, it's a bit different. That's fine. We could have a slightly different cable there. Like so. It's a different type of cable. I don't think it really matters, but needs to get it right. Right, so that one minute will just come out a bit like that. Yeah, that's fine. We can also have a cable coming up if we wanted to, up into the roof, but is there any point? Probably not at the moment. Okay. So we've got sewer lights. I don't think there's anything more in props we need there. Oh, hold on. What's this cable here? I just think what that one is. I can't remember. Right, it is. Ah, yeah, no, that's a, there we go. I know what we have to do here. Is it double-sided? No, it's not. Okay. So what we can do with this cable is we can turn it round like that. Bring it in against the wall. Those lights are getting in the bloody way. Paint in the backside. Actually, let's do it up here. Let's do on this as a bigger one. So we can come into this box here. Oh my god, I've got the headphones on that frightened the life out of me. Let's be about there. And then into something like that. Oh my god, what am I doing? That sort of thing. And then we can put another one. Right, we haven't had the middle cable, have we yet? No, we didn't have the middle cable, so we can make that one go up into the roof. So let's remember, hold control, put it the right way up. Which way would we do it? That way. Okay. Okay, I need to find out what I'm doing there. Okay, it needs to be turned around better on the wall, I believe. So it needs to come around that way. That's a bit strange, or is it that way? Oh, it's got to be that way, hasn't it? Yeah, it's got to be that way. Because, yeah, I know nothing about this sort of stuff. So I'd imagine we're looking at that sort of thing. Let's have a look. It would be if that was over it like that. There we go. There we go. So we're looking at that sort of thing. Nothing brilliant, but it does. It just adds to it, you know. Is wiring. And we could also, if we wanted to, put one over there. I mean, we could just literally grab that and that, copy it, duplicate it, sorry, move it over here. Get bloody lights of pain in the backside. Bring it down. There we go, we don't have to see it now. We could have it coming off of there, like that. Up in there. It looks right there, it looks a bit rubbish there for some reason. I think it needs to come around just a fraction for some reason on that one. I don't know why. Like that. There we go. So that is basically the way we're going to be building the sewer. It's quite cool because of the great artwork. It already looks kind of pretty much like a decent sewer. I mean, there's no effects or anything, but it already looks quite nice. In fact, one thing I'm going to do before we go, I'm going to put this here a minute because these look cool. These look cool as well. I'm going to put this light on the wall here. Like so. I'll put a point light on it. Point light or an area light? Point light. what we'll do with this one, let's have a look. Is we'll make this like a yellowy colour. So look at the light. Right, I think the red light has to be higher intensity, and I think this light here might need to come out a bit. Yeah, over a bit, and much brighter intensity, that sort of thing. Okay, so we've now got this look going on. I think that one might have to be even more intense, you know. Whoops. Hold on, I know what it is. There we go. Yuck, that's horrible. Anyway, you get the drift. We're talking that sort of thing. Could probably bring that one up a little bit more, that spot, that light. Like that. There we go. So, that's the introduction to the sewer level. It's going to be cool because the fun part about this is making it look really cool with sewer. You get this thing, you get the lighting right, you get some effects down, some particles going through it, you get some fires, some complex fires lighting up the... honestly, it's going to be really cool. And I'm looking forward to doing it. So, if you've enjoyed this one, please join me for the next one. I've been Darren Sims for Game Institute, and I will see you in part 2.